We're on.
Okay. Hi, Vincent.
Erin.
So today I wanted to talk to you, I think, about a really useful tool that myself as an agent and other agents use, which is a business plan. And I don't think it's really talked about enough. Um, I think EXP does a really good job with providing resources to agents to kind of set them up for success
Agree.
in building their own business,
Yeah.
which, as you know, is what I want to do. So I'm interviewing you today to get a little information about the business plan, why you decide to use it for your agents. But before we get into that, can you tell me a little bit about how long have you been in real estate for?
Yeah. So I've been in real estate for 2.5 decades. I think a little over 2.5 decades.
Wow.
I lose count. I'm second generation. So my parents started a brokerage, and I came in as a salesperson a long time ago, before I started managing and taking over the brokerage and growing the brokerage.
Gotcha. Um, did you always have a business plan, or did that come later in your career?
That was much later in my career.
Okay.
So in the beginning, I was just just focused on keeping busy
Mm-hmm.
and with no real path on where I was going.
Okay.
Okay, and so the business plan came when we started getting together in groups and masterminding and, and really it was probably one of the coaches that I hired that really pushed us to say, okay, sit down. What do you want to get done for the year? What are your goals? And let's work backwards and figure out what we need to do to get to those goals.
Agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what does a business plan actually look like for a real estate agent?
So to me, the business plan is your roadmap. First, I think a big part of it is what you want, right? So if you don't have what you want, you're not going to be driven to wake up every day and push towards what you want, right? So the first thing we need to do is figure out, okay, this is what I want to get done in my year. This is what I want to accomplish. Here's what I want to use all this money for. Have it earmarked and focus on those things because that's what's going to drive you to do the activities necessary to reach those outcomes.
Right.
Okay. So once we have that clarity, then we break it down backwards and figure out what activities we need to do to get to the outcome that we want and where we want our business to be coming from, because it's going to take a different number of phone calls versus number of doors knocked versus